live. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow. And I 1000% appreciate that. This is going to be a What's the Gossip on You reading. And also, thank you for your super thanks and your cash apps. And may anything you send to me be returned to you tenfold. Never required, always appreciated. But every time I see a collection of them, I always feel like I got to thank you guys because some of them come in sporadically, like the way the comments are set up and all of these spam comments. Ooh, I do not be seeing a lot of comments, like, especially since I moved to a different country. But that's neither here nor there. I do appreciate them. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what the gossip is on the collective. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of? What are people saying about us? What are their internal dialogue, their external dialogue? People are mad basically that you don't have to play nice with anyone. You guys can get what you want here. There's some people who felt like to get what you needed out of life, you had to go through them. You had to play the game. You had to, if it wasn't for me, the collective can't blah, 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 blah. So to see you having things your way is making somebody disgusted because they didn't know all of who you are. You're making someone realize that they might suffer from a legitimate mental illness, like this person, the way they came at you or just who they were, they're narcissistic. They may have suffered, they might feel like they suffered from legit narcissistic personality disorder. And at first, this is not something that they minded until they got a bruised ego. Then now they feel like, all right, me having this disorder is screwing with my reality. Like someone feels like their reality isn't clear, and that's all because you glowed up and they forgot like they're not the center of the universe. It's like, and especially not your universe. I feel like whoever this is not somebody who you known personally, or if it is, it's not someone who had a large effect on your life like how they thought they did. Like, this could be a sibling that thought their presence was like a blessing or like you needed them and whatnot. And then them seeing you get more out of life than they ever could is like, boom, heart palpitations. For some of you guys, this is one of your peers. And they could have tried to compete with you. They could have tried to challenge you. They could have talked down about you. Whatever they did, they made you a spectacle. And then it's like they're re-looking at their whole decision because I feel like they never knew you. They're like, they acted out of insecurity and they kind of embarrassed themselves because you guys have yet to retort back. You're not, I feel like a lot of you guys are just living your life, and they thought like, okay, well, the collective, I know this type of person, so I could turn this against the collective. I could turn the manager against the collective. I got people in HR. Oh, I could get this one. Oh, I could pull this. And then next thing they know, you had a whole new company. You're in a whole new state. You're living a whole different life. Your career path changed. Some of you guys re-put yourself in school. You're not even at work. Maybe you found a rich baby daddy or a rich husband. Who knows? But whatever you found in life is better than what they had in life. And they don't have any control over you. When something about having control over you felt mouth watering, it almost felt like revenge. So whatever you had was light inside of you, and it felt like the revenge for the light you had inside of you. I feel like a lot of people are also talking about how intelligent you are. Whatever you're doing, like, it could take a lot of mind power. Maybe you guys are doing research. Some of you guys might just be touring and you're musicians. I'm like, you could be riding around with your guitar. Like, I don't know. Yeah, some of you guys definitely play in some sort of band. I seen somebody like getting in, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if that doesn't look like a bus. It looks like a van. I don't know. but I see the pick to a guitar, and a female here that plays the guitar. She might be touring. Will she catch this? Moving up, careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. Yeah, and yeah, you're going to the next level. The gossip on you is that your salary has increased. You made a lot of money and you're about to make a lot more money. Somebody wanted to attack your finances or hack your finances or, just F up your money here, but they're not able to do that. It's like, like they felt like they could knock your money down some way, somehow. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get back whatever you lost. Somebody wanted to make you panic and like make decisions like out of like panic and fear here. Um, Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Oh, nice. Collective energy. We got flexibility, adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods with the flexibility card coming out here. A lot of you guys, you can get what you want, but be flexible here. If there's anybody trying to tell you that there's an absolute no, it's not an absolute no. A lot of you guys, you're going to get what you want. You're going to have everything you need here. A lot of you guys just may have to take a different route than expected, or it might take longer than expected here. Like, so be gracious, be grateful, be happy. Somebody wants to pull you back in though with this flexibility card. Somebody wants you like back in their energy field, but they're not able to manipulate your life like how they think they were. Somebody feels like there's some sort of master wizard here and that they can like control your life like through evil eye, like just looking at you and being mad and angry at what you're doing. They feel like you're a people pleaser. So they could just like, they could just say, oh, okay, why are you doing that? That's dumb. And then you guys, no, it's not dumb, and you would break and like, want to do something that pleases them. This is not the case here, but them believing that, I feel like you could almost feel it here. But your energy is pushing back and showing them that you don't give a fuck, like you don't have to play nice with these people either. You're also being mean back or just not being in their energy field here. A lot of you guys, you don't have to care what people think. You don't have to do what people say. You can live however you want here. It's like you guys, if you relate to this reading, you're having your way. Like it feels like McDonald's. Divine, please tell me more. It's funny because I was seeing the adult Happy Meal and I was thinking about the inner child. Oh, yeah, star power coming out here. A lot of you guys are star powers, So you guys are rising up, become an influence of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. Somebody's mad because they don't feel like the star anymore. And they feel like they don't, I don't know, they don't like when you focus on positive things and whatnot because maybe they don't relate to it. But I feel like you don't care. That's another thing people keep reminding themselves of is that you don't care and you don't have to care. And but somebody wanted like, they felt like if they thought something and they believed it, it would take you down. Some of this is definitely coming from a jealous sibling. That's sad though, because this person definitely wants some sort of power over you, but they don't have any power. Somebody's crying because they don't have any powers over you. Like they can't get to you, they can't pull you down. Somebody is like in a state of depression. They can't even clean their room, like like they just got a lot of negative energy like inside of them. They keep trying to send you like a whole lot of negative energy, like they wanted you like to drive you crazy here, make you mad to the point where you like say or do something that gets you into a fight, an altercation or something, then somebody like takes you out here. This person be praying every day that something's happening to you or like somebody takes you out or something here. Somebody could have had a baby, like, thinking that you wanted a baby. So they went ahead and had a baby, like, to try to make you mad, like, ha ha ha, you can't afford a baby. Look, I got another baby. And then you're like off living your life happy, no kids. Like, like that's something you might do in the future, might not. A lot of you guys are like in no rush to follow behind this person. This is why this person realized you really wounded them in some way here. Like seeing you, it hurt them, it broke them, it wounded them in such a way where they felt like they allowed you to have all the power. And they get angry at everything you do here. You know, it's like very frustrating to them. Power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs here. Yeah, you got all the power. If somebody's mad too, because you always have all the power. They can't, like, somebody could have tried to bully you. You could have bullied them back even worse. Like some of you, yeah, you guys could have bullied this person back even worse, and they felt like they lost all their power. Thank you. Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, somebody sent me some money. I think it came up. We got foresight here in reverse. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert coming out here underneath the foresight here. Somebody didn't have any foresight, so this is why this is in reverse. There's somebody that didn't recognize their power, over you. Like they didn't recognize the power that you had here. They saw only all of their power. And then it's like somebody is really tripping, like off of why they're tripping on you. Like, it's like, dang, it's like, why did I do all of this? It's like they like, like somebody's tripping that they allowed themselves to go this far, maybe in your energy. Maybe they tried to sabotage you or they just talked about you more than what they did. The gossip, though, is like basically you're winning here and nobody saw it coming. Like nobody saw your power, nobody saw the moves you were going to make. But it's like, dang, they did not foresee this. They did not foresee this blow up. You guys blew up in the midst of like struggle. Social status is coming out under star here. Somebody feels like you're the real star, and they relied on a rickety type of social status that was amongst a small group of people. And these small group of people, they're really not nothing to the outside world. Like they thought that they were something because they were in numbers here. Like I said, this is like you don't have to play nice with them. They're like, oh, you got to be nice to me. Like you want to get to the top. Well, it's like, okay, like, and then it's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna find something else. Something is, you could always find something else. Social status, you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Don't get arrogant is coming out here. But I'm also hearing being humble doesn't work as well as being aware. Is that Drake line? I don't know. Either way, Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got perfect fit, finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Yeah, you guys are about to find the perfect fit too. This is coming out under flexibility. So you guys are about to find a job that's a bit more flexible if you relate to this reading here. You guys might be moving, huh? I don't know. Some of you guys are taking on some sort of night shift job or a job where they have like it might be 24/7. Like you guys could do a quiet night shift. I could see somebody who's like, I like this. Like, like and you're getting out like almost 3 a.m. and it's like, fall time and it just seems like relaxing because you guys got flexibility, or some of you guys it's flexible because of your creativity. Some of you guys maybe it's not so flexible. You guys do perform and stuff, but it feels flexible because you're doing something you love. And then when you're not performing, you could pretty much do what you want. Like some of you guys you're at the level of stardom that you like, especially if you're a musician here. Like a lot of you guys maybe you don't get what is that? Like people calling on your name when you're out in public. You don't get harassed out in public. You don't get paparazzi, but you get to like, I don't know, tour and play music. Like you're a backup guitarist or something like that. I don't know why that's coming out here. Finding the right fit, the perfect path. But whatever it is you guys are doing, you're on the right path to your comfort level. Like you guys, like you're having it your way specifically. Like nobody can cause you struggles here, even if you feel like you're not like, touring the universe. It's like something where this is what you wanted, this is what you're comfortable with, this is something you're happy with, this is something you can stay at. until your brain wants to go somewhere else, then it could go somewhere else here, you know? Divine, please tell me more. We got partnership, joining forces with business partners for win win cooperation. Prioritize your connections coming out here under the moving up the ladder here, partnerships. And this is moving, yeah, moving up. So some of you guys are going to make partners with somebody that's going to help you move up in life in some way or another. Let's clarify that. Divine, please tell me more. And the gossip on you, though, because I forgot this is a what's the gossip reading. People might be talking about how it's easy for you guys to make partnerships and climb up the ladder because of you guys not taking on any bitterness here. Like a lot of people wear their wounds, they wear their scars, especially like this would be a toxic feminine where, she shows when she's envious, like she's just, like, like foaming at the mouth, or, she had to develop some sort of fake confidence shell where, okay, I'm going to go in and da, 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 like, she's like this sort of fake caricature of confidence that she still needs to compare to like other women to like feel like they achieved something here. Like, like she's still talking down. So, she's not all the way up there because, she wouldn't even be able to see that many people on the ground and what they're doing. But yeah, the gossip on you is that you guys keep your sweetness here with the piggy bank and the savings here. It's like you guys save the gold and the money inside of you. A lot of you guys have not developed like a passive aggressive rude behavior to protect yourself, and this makes it easy for you to climb the social ladder anywhere you want to climb the social ladder is. Anywhere you want to climb the social ladder at saving, you always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Create savings for the future. Divine, please tell me more. Somebody wants to see you sweat. That's the gossip on you too. Like, but you guys, you always seem to have money in the bank, and people are wondering where your money came from. Especially since some of these people could have felt like they controlled your money and they controlled your income here. I feel like whatever somebody is doing, they could have been trying to use the full moon. I mean, the new moon to screw up your new beginnings. But this is backfiring on them, like this person is becoming a lunatic for messing with the moon so much. Like this is like somebody's like going crazy here. Like, and your face is like imprinted on their eyes. Like it's weird. They stare at you so much to try to like manifest you like bad things happening to you. They feel like if something bad happens to you, they'll be okay. They'll just feel like less of a like I guess a loser in life. Like, like they'll feel like, because they pulled you in the arena to embarrass you and you just never showed up. Like, imagine having like a wrestling ring match and somebody's challenging you to a wrestling fight. They sold tickets, everybody showed up. They're about to beat your butt in front of everybody. They're gonna humiliate you. They're gonna make you cry. And then you guys already had a like flight to the next town, or you guys just never showed up for it, like, because why would you, like, and then they sitting there like, dang, like I threw this big party for the collective and the collective didn't even show up, like, it's weird energy here because it's like they almost felt like they knew how to lead you in, like it was easy to lead you in, and then, like, they just fail to realize how vast a person is. Somebody's forced to bask in like your life outside of them. Like, like because they're your life, you got a life outside of them. You do things that this person can't do. You guys can have things your way. This is what people are saying. Yeah, see, many choices. You guys got many choices in life, is what people are saying. Like you could really live however, you could do whatever. Whatever you want in life is completely possible here. Somebody feels like, the gossip on you is like you guys might be motivational, you might say that and stuff, and somebody just doesn't believe that for themselves. It's like, like they just don't believe things are possible. Many choices, opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. Yeah, a lot of you guys got options here. Divine, just tell me more. We got authority. Take on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you. Be self confident here. A lot of you guys are leaders. This is a gossip on you. They're talking about, and this is leading you to stardom. There's a lot of people who you're leading, and you didn't even realize you were leading just by stepping into your power. But a lot of people, social status and star here, you're becoming a leader because a lot of people want your essence. They want to take on what you take on here. I feel like a lot of you guys are promoting authenticity. You make a lot of people feel fake. This is gossip on you. A lot of you guys are really comfortable and natural. Like you're happy with yourself. Like even if you're not natural, like body wise or hair or whatever, like you guys have real like actions, real responses. You're not choreographed. And this is what someone else is like, they don't like about themselves because they develop a perfect personality to not allow people to screw them over. They don't want to come off too nice. They don't want to come off too mean. Like, so it's not too mean. They don't want to come off too nice because they felt like that got them disrespect in the past. A lot of you guys could have been had your kindness taken for weakness, but you guys move on and you're like, those are weird people. You don't let that stop you from being kind. And I feel like the universe is giving you a lot of kindness back, or this is what people are saying. You don't let a lot of people into your life. Like, you don't have to be nice to them either. You're not nice, but you definitely don't go out your way to try to harm people or assert your power in such a way or try to challenge people. Like here, somebody feels bad for trying to challenge you. Like you broke them. Whoever this is, you definitely broke their soul. Like, they felt like they could have you shook or something because you didn't respond, and then they followed you down, and then they're trying to track you, then they can't find you, then they're asking around about you, and then people are like, why are you stalking that girl? Like, like they're like, why are you're obsessed with the collective. And people are saying this just because they're tired of hearing about it. They're tired of your name being brought up and you're not around. And some people, they found you to be cool people, like, and they're just not that interested in you in a nice way. They're like, we barely do that, girl. Like, but whoever this is that was like gossiping about you the most, you wounded them. Whatever it is, you wounded them. Like, like your parents wounded them, like, the way you carry yourself, the sound of your voice, like your interest, your knowledge, your brain, because I feel like you guys got a high level of intelligence here. We got love affair coming out here. Some of you guys get a lot of attention. You might get a lot of love offers. This is the gossip on you. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. Somebody got too many love affairs at work, and I feel like that's another thing. They're losing their mind because I feel like they jump from like person to person here, or they have to be around people where they gotta play nice, but you don't got to be around people where you got to play nice. And this is showing them that they don't have as much power as like what they thought they did, because you don't have to deal with certain people, but these people have to bite their tongue and just deal with certain things. You don't really deal with nothing, and you're not around to like try to make you seem like you're too sensitive or uncool. So it's like you're not around to act as a buffer. So like this person is really hurting, like really hurting here. You got to like, oh, somebody could have gone through something tragic after gossiping on you or trying to sabotage you. You guys could have sent a revenge back, and something bad could have happened to this person at a party with like the many choices here, and it could have really brought down their self-esteem and their ego, and like just put them in an overall state of depression here. And a lot of what happened to them is like, it's like it's karma. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got fertility. It's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for a career here. The gossip on you is that somebody might want to get you pregnant. I don't know. Like somebody wants you to have their baby. Some of you guys is coming out under authority and star figures. Somebody is this person might be a star. You guys might have had a clearing in your life to bring in this sort of star energy or whatever is coming next here. Or somebody suspects that you're pregnant. Somebody could be foreseeing you giving birth. Like somebody might think you're pregnant with somebody's baby specifically. Um, and like I don't know, they're weird. They like I don't know. Somebody thinks that you're pregnant with somebody baby, maybe so you could get some money out of them. Some of you guys, maybe you are, maybe you're not. Because they don't understand like how and where your money is coming from. But I feel like your money is your money. It's nobody's business. It's just like somebody like they're like, how come you always get what you want? Like, maybe you guys do travel a lot and you guys might not have no job. Like, and then people are like, how do you do that and you don't got no job? Like, some people think that you selling kitty, like to survive here. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to get around that, but some people feel like you might be selling something, and they're like, because they're like, how does the collective have this? No, they gotta be like because how did you get? And then some of these people want to buy it, and that's the funny thing with the love affair and that work thing. They wonder if you're selling in unfair ways that they feel like not offering them none. Like I'm stuttering trying to get that out there, but I'm like, I'm gonna say the messages as they come. Wrong decision, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Yeah, you guys think, and this is think before you act under love affair here. So the gossip on you is that you guys don't just jump into love affairs. You guys definitely think really hard before you act here, and you think really hard before you allow someone to have your heart. And a lot of you guys have you developed into that maybe at some point. No, I feel like maybe you always been logical. So somebody just had a complete different view of you and a different breakdown of you than what you are. Like, it's like, they don't understand you because a lot of you guys got different assets to your personality. The gossip on you is that a lot of people don't really know you. They can't really put you in a box or in a category. You don't fit in a box or a category. Somebody could have said this about you and it made some sort of feminine energy mad at that. Like, because they're like, no, I could put the collective in a box or a category. They're like, the collective can't be put in a box or like in a category. Like, they're like, they're like, the collective is the collective. You guys are an interesting person. You guys can't be like and neither can your enemy. And this is what's making this person like lay down and cry. Like, this person, like, they literally sniffling because they can't put you in a box. Even if this is somebody, they still can't put you in a box. It's like, like they still can't put you in a box here. Somebody, the hate for you is almost starting to fade when it comes down to their sibling, to your sibling. Some of you guys who, if this is a sibling, because like this is different energy coming across the board. Some of you guys who this is a sibling, they're what is that? The hate for you is starting to fade, and they're starting to maybe want you as their sibling, like a trophy sibling is what I'm trying to say. They're starting to stop viewing you as someone they're envious of or somebody who's unfairly succeeding and ahead of them and whatnot, and they're starting to want you as a trophy sibling. Maybe at some point you guys were like a trophy child, like a trophy sibling, not necessarily like the golden child. Some of you guys could have been the golden child, and then you guys could have had a fall from the golden child to like the black sheep, like because again, not everybody is like a black sheep here, but some of you guys more than anything. I'm saying that you guys could have been a novelty, like as a chosen one. And oftentimes people could go back and forth between like loving us and hating us, like making us a novelty and then not wanting us around. Like, especially because you're unique and some of you guys got crystals, you got unique appearances and stuff. So you're like, oh yeah, look. This is my sibling. This is my sister. She does tattoos. This is my, cousin. She likes tarot readings and da 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 da. And she does this and that. You're interesting and fun to show around. And then they could just develop some sort of resentment out of nowhere. Maybe like if they see you not succeeding, or just like, I don't know where that resentment can come from out of nowhere. Like, and neither does this person. They're trying to, like, maybe it is a sense of envy, or they just start questioning the things you do here, like, like why you're so different and whatnot. And then once you feel that sort of questioning, maybe you pull away from these people because you could feel that sort of resentment coming out here. Yeah, mind power. I knew you guys had a lot of mind power when it comes down to this pile of people. Mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and analyze, yeah. Use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind here. A lot of you guys, you lead with your mind. That's coming out under many choices. So a lot of you guys, the gospel on you is that you can have what you want, you just have to decide what you want and move towards that next. I feel like you guys did decide what you want, and now you are about to move towards that. You know, with fierceness. Nobody's going to stop you here because you guys have a lot of mind power to get what you want. But some people could have said that you had to put your mind to something because you have so many choices. They felt like, maybe you were a little unsure. I'm not going to say unfocused. Maybe, yeah, unsure, unfocused. But a lot of people are becoming proud of who you developed into. So, it's like they might want you as like a novelty, a trophy family member again. Divine, please tell me more. But that's a problem because yeah, we got limitations. It put limitations on you again. It's like they like love bomb and then drop you like hair. Like limitation, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries, and this is coming out under saving and moving up. Yeah, let go of your worries about any sort of partnerships that you're about to engage in or move in with, or move. Why would I say move in? Move up to. Some of you guys might be moving in with someone. Maybe you're getting a roommate, or you're thinking about moving into someone's place so you can save up some money. I feel like some of you guys are like, I don't want to do this and be with a person. I don't want to be in a room with nobody. And then it's like, I feel like this person might be chill. Like, it's gonna be chill. Like this person not gonna really be there. As you guys aren't gonna go through like nothing strange, like divine, please tell me more. We got spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You're a light worker coming out here with the spiritual work, and you're a light worker. And this is coming out under, what is that? I think I took out wrong decision and love affair. Reckless is light worker. Yeah, a lot of you guys think so. You guys are also spiritual. The gossip on you is that you guys have to be spiritually in tune to people to allow them into you. Like a lot of you guys don't play nice. So it's like you guys, your soul can feel when you want somebody close to you. Like some people feel like it didn't always used to be this way, but then now like they're accepting that spiritually too many people might have made you sick here, and you guys might have had to like reset your mind, like from everything that you went through, and people are like, okay, yeah, the collective needs space, and having it your way. You need space, a vacation, maybe like a different job, maybe you want to move to a different town. Basically, you need something else than what you had in life. Like, Divine, please tell me more. We got closed doors, no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again, coming out here. Yeah, somebody lost their job, and basically, like, yeah, I feel like you guys could have lost your job, but you guys are gonna find ways to make money outside of your work, or people might be gossiping about you got ways, you got side hustles basically. You don't just have a job. So maybe some of you guys got side hustles, or you're building side hustles that people finally see the fruitation of. Somebody is inspired by you to build and stay consistent in their building. They feel like as long as they keep going, that they will see the fruits of their labor here. Somebody wants to be like you. And it's funny because this is a masculine energy that wants to come forward and be like, I want to be like you. I want to, like, I want to do what you do. Like, somebody might have tried to bully you because they did want to be like you and do whatever you did here. Exhausted, feel financially drained, lacking viable options. Recharge and regroup is coming out here. Recharge and regroup with the exhausted, feel financially drained, recharge and regroup. Yeah, somebody feels financially exhausted here or just exhausted in general. I feel like this is the energy that somebody wanted to send towards you, but every time they try to send you this negative energy, it's like it makes you go even harder. It makes you elevate to the top. Like when they try to attack your beauty, you become more pretty. Like everything they do, it backfires on them. And people are noticing that because I feel like this whoever was doing magic on you, even if it was just word of mouth spell work, was pretty open in what they were doing on you. It's not like they sat there and lied on you or anything, lied or anything. I'm gonna use some What's the Vibe tarot because this is a live, so we got time to chill. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on in this collective energy? We got sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy, sipping in reverse coming out here. So the gossip on you is that somebody again wishes that they never gossiped on you. It's like, they wanted you to gossip on them and it didn't work. Somebody wanted you to like engage or talk or swing at the air here. But a lot of you guys, you're not mentioning anybody's name. You guys are perfectly fine. When somebody thought like they thought that your whole life was going to end if like what you had ended, like if your job ended. They're like, if they lose their job, they're not going to be able to go on that vacation. If they lose their job, they're not going to be able to whole time. You might got an extra 10,000 saved somewhere and whatnot, and then you can do that. You could go on that vacation. You could reach those heights. We got running, escape, denial, excuses with the running card coming out here. We got, yeah, running, denial, escape, excuses. The gossip on you is that some people might be saying that you're running from like, I don't know, and you're in denial of like you're running from toxic people rather than facing people that aren't important in your life here. So I feel like people are beginning to see that you're not running, you guys are moving away, or that you make people want to run here. Somebody wanted to make it seem like you're running and hiding away from something deep inside of you, like somebody trying to overanalyze you in a negative, toxic way, and they're crying because it's not the case here. Like, they thought, like, they just don't matter to your life like how they thought they did. Like, somebody thought what they saw of you was all of you. That was your existence. Wherever you were, they felt like that meant something to you. And now that you're away from that, it's like people want to come from over in that old life to try to, hey, okay, so it's like ill, but they feel like that energetic pushback. It's like they're not even allowed on the other side. You guys have quantum leap. So you guys get to do what you want rather than struggle doing things that you don't want to do, things you didn't have a passion for, things you didn't care for. You guys are lucky enough to live your dream life here. You get to have it your way, and not a lot of people get to have it their way here. But that's your energy. You get to have it your way. Divine, please tell me more. We got nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back care. The gossip on you is that you guys have a lot of wisdom inside of you. You got a lot of nurturing abilities to you. You can basically raise a person's mind. You might break people's mind. You screw people's head up here with that nurturing in reverse, though. The gossip on you might also be that you're not willing to lead anybody into their abundance here. Like somebody wants you to do a step by step on how you got what you got in life, and you guys aren't doing like a step by step, like guiding them through here. Like somebody wants you, like in a, I don't know, somebody wants you as somebody around them. Like, like they want to, I don't know, push you around here, like make you do things, make you use your brain power to accomplish things for them. Somebody feels like you guys were a nerd. Like, the gossip on you is that you guys might be a nerd, but somebody feels like they could manipulate you to do their homework, but you guys aren't doing anybody's homework. You fully know how to stand up for yourself. Like you guys are like a teddy bear with a switchblade. It's like and they don't know how to digest that energy. Like, because you really back up off of people. You might not be one to argue, but you're like, like you check people, and it's like, nah, you're not in my space. That person's weird. Like, don't come around me. That's the energy you give people, and they're real mad about that. Like, it's like you guys don't engage with these toxic people that wanted to be able to utilize you, use you, drain you, manipulate you. It's like you guys ignore all that passive aggressive dumb shit and just go and live your life and whatnot. And then you just leave people the fuck alone where they're at. And then it's like, what the hell was I thinking? You embarrassed a lot of feminines that thought like they were ahead of you or some boss over you, and you guys are the boss person. You live in a better life. You're more secure than them. Some people felt like they were above you and they could act however and whatnot. And like, what is the collective gonna do? But you got people that are like, dang, like, like, why did I treat them that way? Like, like they just felt like they could treat you a certain way. Like they felt like they didn't have to respect you. And it's like seeing you guys reach this level of success and you're protected. They can't stand it because some of you guys did it and you guys get to maintain your soft spirit. And a lot of you guys, you didn't have to take on that toxicity for people to take you seriously. You got a lot, you got better people to take you seriously. When these people took on toxicity to impress people that they feel like they never should have been around in the first place. Somebody feels like they made themselves look less elite by even playing games around you and in your face in the first place because they felt like to be above you, they couldn't play games with you. And this is why they're crying and why they lost it all because it's like if they were really that big, they wouldn't be in your face. They would be on a yacht somewhere, but it's like somebody felt like they were real big, like, like they could come around and like compete in your energy here. It's like, I don't know, this energy is weird. It's like, it's like so weird. Like somebody felt like, oh, so they're avoiding me. Like, oh, collective is avoiding me because, I got them shook. And it's like, yeah, you probably did because you're a weird acting adult. Like, why are you trying to bully people and we're grown? Why are you trying to manipulate people? You're definitely scary. I'm definitely running from you. Like, if you try to hurt me, like, or some I'm too chunky, so my best bet is pull something out, like, not everybody could run, but like, of course, this is like, how, like, why'd you block me and unfollow me? It's type of energy because you're a weird ass bitch, and I don't want you in my energy. I don't have to face the shit, the demons you go through in your head, and the thoughts that you have about me. We're grown. We don't have to be in each other's faces. Like, if this is optional, I remember my mom used to always say that, like, before she died, every time we was arguing, she was like, when you guys get older, you won't have to see each other anymore. So that, but all of that arguing right now, I don't want to hear it. And she never forced, I think about that, never forced the relationship between me and my siblings. She would always say, when you guys get older, you don't have to see each other anymore. You really don't have to deal with each other. I'm like, and then after she passed and they started starting drama for no reason and telling me how I should behave and what they agree with. And I'm like, block, I ain't talking to your weird ass. Like, you know, like, yo, I'm like, you don't pay my rent. You're not telling me what to do. And I don't care to even hear your opinion on redundant shit just because you want to judge people and feel good and your uterus hurt and you just, ah. And it's like these people got a lot of people behind them. Like, you know, like a lot of people leave these people and don't deal with them. Like, these people got abandonment issues because they allowed people taking their kindness for weakness to turn them into a bully. And they kind of wanted to take that out on you. They're like, when I was kind, nobody was kind to me. And that's a damn lie. A lot of people were kind to them. It was just those few people that was getting beat at home. Their mom was yelling, sit down, pop, you know, here, hit them with the brush while they combing their hair. And then they go to school mad and then they punch another little kid. Sit down, like, you know, because they got all that anger. You know, a lot of people are learning to be kind to their children and not to make excuses for bullying, but you know, when it starts early on, and then you know the trickling of that bullying. A lot of bullies, like, it is their parents, whoever their parent was. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm like, cause lived in the Bronx for like 9 years. I heard people talk to their kid ultra crazy, ultra reckless. Like, and some people just like they getting bullied at home, and then that kid come with like that anger in their heart and whatnot. And some of us had calm parents. As a person who had a calm parent, I ended up being homeschooled and stuff because I did notice that some of my siblings were more of a target for bullying because my mom sound like me. Cool, calm, just like my mom, with a couple volumes inside my palm. Like what Eminem say? Yeah, I'm cool, calm, just like my mom. Like and my mom was an IT tech. She played video games a lot, a hell of a lot. But they all played video games. My family members, but she like they all like different types of video games. She like Nancy Drew, The Legend of Zelda, Dark Clouds. She would always be playing video games. We got soulmate coming out here, twin flames, friendship, romantic partner coming out with the soulmate card. So a lot of you guys, the gossip on you is that a lot of people find it easy to connect with you. They find that you're like a soulmate to others. And some people want to undo that toxic energy within them and go back to that soulmate type of energy here. Like, you know, they wish they had your thought processes. They wish they had your inner calm. Some of you guys, like, you might even hold empathy for your bullies, but you don't hold excuses for them. Like, you could understand where that hate in somebody is coming from. And then once you recognize it, part of you do feel like, even me as a person who grew up in poverty my whole life, like I felt privileged to have like a calm mom and a calm parent that didn't like, not to say we didn't have it out or whatever, but like, it's like, I've seen a lot of people who they could have had things and stuff, but they didn't have that type of like love or calmness like at home. And then me, I might not have had a lot of things, like everybody wasn't getting pop, sit the hell down. Here, sit back. My mom when she was combing my hair and I would cry, what she do? She handed me the comb. Well, you do it then. You comb your own hair. And then I really sat there, like combed out my hair. Now I could braid my own hair. I started doing my own hair. She would explain to people that my hair looked a little funny because I did it myself, but she's learning. Like, we got karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned coming out here. And this is coming out under soulmate. Yeah, okay. So the gossip on you is that you could have had a lot of karmics in your life and a lot of haters that, yeah, basically you want your this is your haters and the karmics wanting to become like soulmates. They learned some sort of lesson through you and your calm and your patience and your understanding of them here. I feel like a lot of you guys had to hold down their bitterness so you get to have some of their glory here. A lot of you guys didn't allow these people to mess up your cool vibe. You're still cool and calm. Divine, please tell me more. We got love affair in reverse, dirty little secret, sex fix, and down low is coming out here. And this is coming out under nurturing and mentorship here. So I feel like the gossip on you is that you're not looking for any sort of love affair, and you're not looking for anybody to come in and like mentor you out of what you created for yourself here. Like you're not playing a small role where anybody could come in. Like somebody wanted you to need comfort here. Maybe people could have felt like, you're the type of person who needs somebody, need comfort. Like that type of idea is reversing here. Or maybe you could have had codependent issues that are now in reverse as you guys start to mentor yourself and like take hold of your own inner child here. Divine, please tell me more. We got healing, self care, introspection, meditation coming out here. And the healing card is coming out under running, escape, denial, excuses. And this is, yeah, healing. No, you guys aren't running. You guys are healing. Somebody else is in denial and they're trying to escape the fact that you guys are healing. I feel like, yeah, you guys healed, but somebody wanted to make it seem like you guys are running, or like it's like some they wish that they didn't did this, whoever this energy is, because it's just murky energy. I don't know why. And it's like even though they wish that they didn't involve themselves, they still keep paying for spell work like towards you. It's like somebody wants to end your finances like real bad. They can't stand that you guys got money. Like they feel like that's the source of your confidence, and if you didn't have money, like, you wouldn't be able to move however you want, move how you move here. Um, Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, we got established coming out here under sipping the tea. Somebody, yeah, this is why they want to reverse the tea that they said about you, because a lot of you guys are established. People are saying you're pretty much, because that's coming out underneath the sipping of the tea here. We got established, settled, secure, wealthy coming out here. Rumors and gossip. Somebody wishes that you would mention them because you're established or whatnot. It's like, like somebody wants a piece of your establishment. So this could be somebody like, say, if you have a following online, they felt like if they pissed you off, then you would talk about them and they would get a following, or if you piss them off, they would get your haters. Like, other feminines would come towards them. They would want something with them. They would like, let's say, Divine, can tell me more. Yeah, wishful thinking in reverse. Yeah, they had very wishful thinking. Somebody could have tried to do something bad to you so that they could put their name in your mouth. Somebody tried to put their name in your mouth and they thought that you were going to talk a bunch of ish, post a bunch of stuff, talk about them, say what they did to you, and like live in that sort of energy and whatnot. And then everybody, like, they would get the fallout. They would get like a bunch of new feminines coming towards them. They would get like, like to compete with you and whatnot. And then the people are talking about how you don't have that many haters around you. Surprisingly, with the spiritual and soulmate cards and karmics here, you don't have a lot of karmics around you in your life that would even do no effed up shit like that. It's like some of you guys, if you got rid of your old life, some of you guys are going to be re-meeting some of these loving people that you met before you socialize. It's like you guys are going on a break maybe, because you guys, maybe you're like, I want to reset my social media. I want to rebrand yourself. You guys could be going through a rebrand here where you guys aren't mentioning these people. You guys moved on a long time ago. And somebody was like, how did you move on from this? Like, I thought this is somebody who was hoping, like, you would mention them, hoping you would bring their name up. Like, this person looks like a loser though. It's like, especially compared to you. Like, imagine feeling like somebody's going to be down and out and like why and this is unfair and this is that, and then they're eating lobster. They eating lobster. You got cheddar biscuits. You guys are, I don't know, even down by the lake. You guys swimming. You guys, and it looks real and authentic. It's not like you guys like some of you guys, maybe you're not eating lobster, maybe you're grilling that night. Like you guys can have burgers, whatever you're doing though. It seems like it is definitely of sight exciting here. Divine, please tell me more. We got cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken here with the cutting ties coming out here under, yeah, escape. Yeah, you guys escape. You cut ties with this person and you're healing. You cut ties. The gospel on you is you cut ties with a whole toxic type of lifestyle. Like whatever lifestyle you were living before, you're no longer living it. Maybe you guys were in some sort of party lifestyle, like, drinking, smoking, like you weren't the healthiest maybe, and you guys decided to get healthy. So some of you guys, like the gossip on you is that you're eating better, drinking better, exercising, working out, you're taking care of yourself. Some of you guys might have autoimmune diseases. And you're like, I'm taking this serious. I'm doing this. I'm taking this very seriously. Divine, please tell me more. We got consequences, bad choices, games, mixed signals coming out here. Basically, your angels were wondering how long it was going to take you to leave those people behind because they were going to keep giving you consequences and showing you things like this whole get out type of energy until you guys got the picture and you actually got out. Something was real heavy on your soul because wherever you were heading at in life, it just was not a go. Some of you guys, this is not for everybody. That message about the partying and drinking and stuff, especially knowing if you guys had any sort of like disorders or disease. I feel like some of you guys are retaking that seriously. You're like, no, I can't play with my health like that. Like, I cannot smoke a cigarette and I got this going on in my body. You're like, I no, I can't be out that late. It's like I can't, but you're still having things your way. And that pisses people off because you're somebody that can go from the party lifestyle to having fun painting your freaking house. And it's a whole interior decorating, like, design. They're like, wherever you go, you take that sort of excitement, that ready to do spirit with you. And this is what people could have mistaken for something that they gave you. Somebody felt like like, I don't know, like they could provide, oh, you're happy to see me. So, and it's like, oh, like this energy is like, oh, so narcissistic. This is one of those things where like people, one of those energies where they overvalue themselves. Like they overvalue even you just having a smile on your face when you see them, and then they make you not want to smile. These are those people that so narcissistic, they make everybody not want to do anything for nobody. Like, they don't want to make nobody, they don't want nobody to make nobody do anything. We got daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusional, hopes and dreams coming out here with the daydreaming card, and soulmates and karmics coming out here. Yeah, somebody's daydreaming about you. They feel like you were their soulmate. They can't believe you guys are uninterested or unopen to them, or there's no way to contact you. You guys don't answer back. There's like no way to get towards you. You don't want nothing with nobody. It's like, life is it's so, I don't know. Divine, please tell me more. We got feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering coming out here. So the gossip on you is that you guys are nurturing, but to yourself. Like in this motherhood thing keep coming out here. So some of you guys might be pregnant. You guys might be having another baby. Maybe people are talking about that here, like, or there's pregnancy definitely in this card. Like, people might be wondering when you are going to have a baby. Some of you guys have not had a baby yet. And people are like, when are you going to have a baby, collective? And you're like, when I'm ready. We got apology in reverse, arrogant, rash action, insincere here. We got the consequences around here. Like consequences, somebody, with this being arrogant, rash action, and apology in reverse. So I feel like this person maybe does want to about. Let's clarify that. You want to say something more? What is this apology in reverse? Okay, yeah, your glow up is making them want to apologize for being arrogant and acting irrationally, or somebody acted arrogantly and irrationally because of your glow up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. You got a successful business or a successful career, and somebody wants in, and they hate that they acted any sort of arrogant towards you because they felt like they were further ahead in their career and they're not, like somebody's getting clout, but they're not getting no money. They mad. They getting clout and no money. Imagine that. I remember Kevin Gates came into Spaces on Twitter one time, and he's like, the worst thing you could be is a broke famous nigga. I'm like, yo, I still remember that because we were all so surprised. He's like, I'm like, why would he pop in? Turn out one of his cousins were in the chat. I'm like, why you didn't even tell us you were Kevin Gates' cousin? Like that's like I'm like that, like the humble people here. I thought that joke was so interesting, but he told us about not being a broke famous person, and that a lot of people like they got like warned us even. And I'm glad Ye admitted that too. Ye, like I signed a lot of bad contracts. I did a 360 deal. I didn't have no money, and Jay Z had to like help him out somehow. Like I don't know, he did something with Def Jam to help Ye out. At least Ye is resourceful because he sat there and told people how he dug himself out of that hole. There was other people in that chat that was not as resourceful. I'm like, I could see why he said that because it's like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, there's just a lot of rappers that I didn't know were extremely broke and like like and they just had fame, but like and Doja Cat experienced that. She wasn't getting a lot of money until she learned how to market herself, like kind of like what basically it's best off to be your own creator. I remember that, like if you're seeking fame, be the ruler. Like, don't feel like a record label is going to make you. Don't feel like a company is going to make you. A lot of you guys, the gossip on you is that you take your worth with you and you can make worth come from you here. Like, not like, clout where you're getting people just to have people around, but these people not like it's not putting into you, like it's not getting any, you're not getting any money back from these interactions because the more and more that you build the fandom or if something that's you're not putting out, the more less and less like money you get and all your energy gets drained. We got, yeah, toxic in reverse is coming out here. Drama, arguments, incompatible. The gossip on you is that you guys just don't deal with toxicity. You guys glowed up and you don't have to deal with toxicity. Like, it's like people feel real small now because your life seems so big. Your life seems bigger to them. That if not bigger, more important. Like you guys, like, more important. You got more important things to do here. Divine, please tell me more. Somebody's looking for any sort of sadness in you. They felt like, they made you hopeless and they shattered your dreams here. We got the what shattered in reverse coming out here. Somebody wanted to shatter you, make you less hopeful and whatnot, but they were unable to shatter you. You don't have any nightmares. You're not looking over your shoulder. You guys are you the divine also wants to let you know that you are safe. Whoever's feeling unsafe in the world, like are unprotected, like you guys are safe. Like move smartly, but you're very safe here. Like, you guys are going to be very much okay, even though somebody is just like, they just fantasize about you a lot. Like, like this is one of those feminine energies who feel like if they believe it, that they know they'll wake up and your page will just be gone. You'll just disappear. You'll just stop thriving because they feel like you're about to embarrass the hell out of them because you're way more of an intellect. Like you're way more intellectual. They don't get to play those and do passive aggressive things. Like your energy is very direct but calm. It's calm and direct. And that's like maturity here. Like a lot of you guys, you don't have to like engage in the way other people engage, but that's the gossip on you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this live reading. Oh, that's my top pins button. Gotta exit.